Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Today we're inspecting a roof. The homeowner has paneling in her den that has started to buckle. It looks like water causing it, so she wanted an inspection. We can tell, looking at these shingles here, these ones are missing a lot of the grit on top. These ones are looking normal. But this is a good sign that they need a new roof, because the fiberglass fibers, as you can see, these little white fibers here are starting to show. I guess that's sort of like the radial belts in your tires starting to show. Time to replace. And there's a huge section right here that needs to be replaced. If you come up here and look down, you can actually see this section of the roof has been done more recently than the main section of the roof. And where they tied it together right here, this is a no, absolutely no-no. Never put a nail through the top of a shingle. I don't care if you put something on top, it's not going to help because...
What's the other stuff? Is that fibers?
Yeah, so this is the old shingles, right? These are the old shingles. These are the new. No, that looks like caulk or something that they put between the shingles to try to keep it from leaking, but that's not going to work.
So no caulk, no nails.
Right. You lift this guy up and you nail it right underneath. Then you lift this guy up and nail it right underneath to hold that one down. You never put them on top unless, you know, you're at the end of this. And then you use tar to cover it. So, now, we're just looking, the area that's affected is somewhere in here. So we're looking for an obvious leak. I really don't see anything obvious. But these are definitely in need of replacing. They could probably leave this part for, I don't know, at least 5 more years. But these right here are probably causing some seepage somewhere.
Well, because there's cracks in them?
Well, just because they've run out of grit.
Oh, because they're bald?
They're bald, Jerry. Sometimes you can see an obvious leak would be one of these guys poking up a little higher than it should be, and the nail would be poking through the top. But I don't see anything. Oh, this is a leak. Can you see where?
Yeah. So is this a boot?
That is a boot. And that boot is leaking, like I said, right around the outside where this rubber has been deteriorated by the sunshine.
Well, that explains it over here, but she's having leakage over there too.
Well, it seems like it was over in the valley itself where the area was.
That's true.
Because the door is on the porch. So it seems like it would be around here, but this was replaced. So maybe that moisture was getting in when this was also messy. Or was this an add-on? That's another question. I don't know if this was an add-on, if it were leaking and they redid the valleys, or there's just something we're not seeing right now. But it looks like, for now, this part, the original roof, needs to be replaced. And we need to find out if this was an addition or what. I cannot really see any obvious signs of leaks except there, and of course over here there's this pipe. Check these. Yeah, they all need to be replaced for sure.
This one?
Yeah. And really, anywhere a nail is exposed, like this right here, you can see that nail's rusted, and that will become a leak eventually. It may not be leaking now, but if there's a nail exposed, it will become a leak unless it's covered with tar. And she might be able to get the insurance to come out here and replace it. That little piece broke off or something. But this is
Is that caulk around that one?
it's tar, but
It looks
they
pretty
put
old.
that tar around instead of replacing the boot, which is what you're supposed to do. It's hard to make a seal around this with that rubber boot because it's not round anymore, So all of that's going to have to come off to make a good seal with the new boot. Just replace the boot. It's really not that difficult. I think you can start up here with this shingle. If you want to take this row of shingles off, you lift this tab up and take the nails out from right here underneath this tab. Sometimes you have to take this tab up too and remove those shingles because...
You have to remove shingles to replace the boot?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So,
So she might as well get a new roof up here.
Yeah, it needs a new roof for sure. And it is not gonna be cheap, I wouldn't think. She could get away with not doing that, but...
Okay, well, we hope somebody learned something.
All right, look, get a picture of the difference.
Don't we hope somebody learned something? Do we hope that somebody learned something while we're up here?
I hope someone learned something today. Like and subscribe.